We started using SPC charts probably about 24 months ago really now in anger. I think the national directive was to start using SPC charts a lot more within our reporting. We'd kind of delved into it a little bit in terms of dipping our toes in and just using SPC charts to support some of the quality improvement programs. But what we wanted to do is really move away from the traditional RAG rated approach and start using this more extensively within our business intelligence reporting, particularly our IPR, the integrated performance reporting, and our quality improvement programs. So that was really the main catalyst for wanting to use SPC, was to move people away from looking at the traditional RAG rating approach and really starting to look for those sustained areas of improvement, or in some cases decline really. So that was the main reason. Initially, we looked at a number of tools that are available within the Power BI tool set. We came across EasySPC. From the outset, it did look like one of the better tools in that it was very intuitive and easy to use. It also conformed with a lot of the national methodology, such as the Making Data Count. So it had all the iconology. We was able to customize it, and just straight from the outset, really, the EasySPC tool stood out as a really useful tool and delivered everything that we needed as part of a tool, really. We used the free version of the EasySPC tool for probably about 12 months. We found the tool really useful, very intuitive to use. But then we decided to go for the premium version, actually pay for that. As part of this opened up additional charts that we was able to take advantage of. But some of the functionality that we was really keen to take advantage of was the ability to annotate charts. So for the end user, they could annotate those and just display pick out any specific data points. The other functionality that was really of interest to us was the Spotlight feature, which is a new feature that has just been rolled out, particularly within our integrated performance report, where we're wanting to roll this out for all of our specialties. This provided the ability to summarise numerous SPC charts, but just pick out those ones which were displaying special cause variation. So it was a really useful tool, really, just to really surface those areas of concern that we might want to focus on. And that was probably one of the key drivers, that and the ability to annotate the charts, that made us go for the premium version of the tool. We predominantly use this a lot now within our urgent and emergency care pathways. We have a number of initiatives underway at the moment just to try to improve the flow of the patients within those pathways. The EasySPC tool is central to a lot of that now, in terms of being able to monitor those changes and just making sure the changes that are being introduced are having the desired effects. Having EasySPC and being able to apply that easily to the data is so useful to the end users in terms of being able to test those changes. Some of the particular charts that we use are the CP and XMR charts, and again they're so easy to set up and just apply to those projects and have the end users see the performance in terms of the changes that they're implementing. Particularly from our board, the adoption of SPC has gone down really well, in terms of, I think they see the benefits of using the SPC charts and actually being able to differentiate between the common cause and the special cause variation. We've also had particularly good feedback from the national teams as well, in terms of the quality of our IPR, in terms of the way it was maybe delivered previously. With the added benefit of EasySPC and SPC charts within the IPR, it's really made us stand out, and we're seen as a good example of how an IPR should be produced. The production of SPC charts using the EasySPC tool is so much easier than the previous methods we were using. Previously, we would use Excel-based tools, which were very manual. You would then need to circulate those reports out to the end users. Using the tool within the Power BI just made that so much easier in terms of it was pretty much automated. So that production of the SPC charts and at scale, we could do these at various levels and they're all automated. That was so much easier and freed up so much of the analyst time in terms of them not having to manually create those charts. It left them with the time to actually review those charts and actually look at the so what and maybe communicate some of that information back to the end user and actually pinpoint particular areas where they might want to look at some of that in a bit more detail really. So yeah, it's definitely had a significant saving in terms of staff resource.